was Elton John that said sorry seems to be the hardest word to say. And it seems that business bosses have been listening because research suggests far too many of them have been using baffling jargon to sidestep an apology when things go wrong. Sean O'Mara is author of The Apology Impulse, an apology expert, which I didn't even know existed. I reckon you've just created that job or title.
I'm a publicist. So, yeah.
Good to see you, Sean. Listen, I was looking at some of these numbers. It's astonishing. In 2017, the likes of Facebook, Mercedes-Benz and United Airlines issued over 2,000 words of apology, and there was not one sorry in it.
No. I guess it's the unfounded fear of litigation that forces these businesses to feel the need to address criticism without actually using the S word and saying sorry, because they think wrongly that that's going to invite a lawsuit.
So what are the tactics they use? How, you know a lot of these.
You've touched on it. So jargon. McDonald's last week, they jargoned their way out of an apology. They said a local activation event when what they really meant was an advert.
Right, local activation event.
Yeah,
okay.
so they put woolly language between the deed that they're addressing and their position now, in the hope that people don't notice that they're actually saying sorry for something that's probably quite bad. And it really irritates consumers. That,
yeah, we know, right? We understand that, right? That they're being not genuine. Is that the case? I mean,
it is. Yeah. I mean, one of the worst habits is the passive voice, and once you hear it, you can't unhear it. PwC, when they messed up the Oscars, mistakes were made. The wrong card was given. An investigation has been launched. What they should have said is, we made a mistake, and we're looking into it, and we're going to fix it. So yeah, that kind of woolly language.
And it can be it can be real costly to get it wrong, but very rewarding if you get it right. And I'll just give you some of the examples that when I was doing some research. The former boss of BP after the big oil spill in the States said at one point, he said, "I just want my life back."
Yeah.
$50 million they had to spend on an apology campaign, whereas Elon Musk apologized for being rude to investors, and the value of the company shot up billions.
5 billion, yeah. It's about investor confidence and credibility and how that impacts on the consumers, mainly to do with trust and whether you're seen to be in control of a situation, addressing failure and identifying a path to recovery. Without those things, the apology is not really worth anything.
But am I right by saying you say that sorry should be the hardest word? Because what do you say? Contrition should be a precise resource, a precious resource.
Absolutely. I think we're getting too many insincere apologies, and it's mainly driven by social media, particularly Twitter. So before social media, organisations would apologise for an operational failure where they'd breached your rights, so a product recall or delayed flights. Nowadays, because Twitter gives such direct access to brands, we're dealing with feelings, and that is so dangerous because how you feel about something is totally different to how I feel about something. So if an organisation apologises to you because you didn't like their advert, I feel alienated.
Can I just ask this? I'm just curious. If I say, "I'm sorry, Sean," or if I say, "I apologise, Sean," are they the same thing?
Not really, no. I think we've ruined I apologise. It feels, it lacks authority and it lacks ownership. I think I am sorry, 3 very simple words. Yeah. You just need to leave it there. Regret, it's the same.
And I've got to get it because we're going to wrap it up shortly. The first apology has to be the best apology, is that correct?
It is, yeah. Keep it short. Avoid passive voice, avoid jargon, and focus on the victim.
Okay. And you've actually got a book on it, haven't you? The Apology Impulse. I love it. Listen, a real pleasure meeting you, Sean. You're not going anywhere. You and I are going to Wall Street right now to take a look at how the markets are faring there. You can see the